and thank you for that lovely introduction. That makes me sound wonderful. So I'm going to talk to you today about implementing actions and interventions within the University of Limerick Department of Physics. So a little different from the previous talks because we're focusing on our department. The first picture here is just showing our Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Committee, of which we're very proud of all the work we've done over the years. I'll give you a short introduction to our department. My slides are not moving. Okay, there we go, moving. Okay, so we started working on Athena Swan in 2016, where we started with our first self-assessment team. And we went on to apply for and receive the Athena Swan bronze in 2017, and then silver in 2021. And as we say, we're very delighted and proud to have achieved that first Athena Swan Silver Award in the Republic of Ireland. So just to let you know, we're also an Institute of Physics Juno practitioner, which is an equivalent award from the Institute of Physics, specific for physics institutions. And we're in the process of applying for an Institute of Physics Champion Award. So the actions that we have implemented resulted in progress and impact across a range of areas across our department, including outreach, role models, support for career development, and in department culture. So I'll talk a little bit about these. So our main challenge in physics is that women are underrepresented at all levels in physics. And this is the case in our department, across Ireland, the UK, and in many, many countries. There are reasons for this, and it's a long-standing gender imbalance, and it reflects the way that people perceive physics. In Ireland and in other countries, central to this is the low uptake of physics in secondary schools. Just 27% of students who sit the Leaving Certificate exam, which is the final exam of secondary school, equivalent to A-levels, taken at about the age of 17 or 18, and only 27% of those students sitting the exams take physics. And these low numbers feed into our undergraduate numbers and right through to senior academic appointments. So to try and encourage more females to take up physics, we developed an extensive outreach program. The highlight of our outreach program is the Sophia project, which is science outreach to promote physics. It was developed a direct action from our Athena Swan 2017 action plan. And it was in collaboration with the Science Learning Centre here in the University of Limerick and with the Institute of Physics. It received funding from Science Foundation Ireland and now works in collaboration with a local community organisation. So the Sophia project has reached out to thousands of students in events such as workshops, student science competitions, Beehive project. It also has an interactive educational website. And overall, 55% of participants in Sophia activities have been female. This is really encouraging. We also do other outreach activities which are led within the department, one of which is very popular Leaving Certificate Experiments Revision. So this gives students the opportunity to work through all the set Leaving Certificate experiments in one day in our department. This is run by department technical staff, and we also offer an optional careers talk by a postgraduate student. And this really gives visiting secondary school students the opportunity to ask questions about physics and careers in physics, and it helps to break down myths and stereotypes about physics, which is very important. As well as these department-led outreach activities, we also participate in outreach activities which are run by the Faculty of Science and Engineering, which will give taster sessions in different areas within the faculty. And when indeed we surveyed our own undergraduate students as part of our Athena Swan Silver application, we found that 35% of them said that they had chosen to study physics because they had participated in UL outreach activities. So that is very encouraging to see that our outreach activities are having an impact and really affecting students' choice to study physics. And in fact, we've had an increase in the number of students taking our undergraduate programs in recent years. And since starting our Athena Swan journey in 2016, this academic year, we've enrolled the highest number of first-year students in our core physics programs, and also with the best gender balance. So we hope this is a trend that is going to continue for us. We also have increased our numbers of taught postgraduate offerings of courses, and that helps to encourage more people to do physics. And I'd just like to highlight one in particular. It's a professional diploma in teaching physics. So that is, it's in line with our objective to put more female physics teachers in front of students, which works really well as role models. And also in terms of role models, we actively highlight the successes and achievements of all our staff and students. And we have also appointed 3 adjunct female professors since 2017, and prior to that we had no female adjunct professors. So we're really doing our best to show the role models. As they say, if you can't see it, you can't be it. So we're doing our best to celebrate our highlights. And we encourage all our staff and students to increase their engagement with physics societies and organizations. For example, we joined the Genera network in 2018. The Genera network is a European physics community, which is focused on equality in physics. And in the department here, we're actively involved with the Genera project, creating workshops on inclusive teaching and in careers in physics, which will hopefully be rolled out later this year. We just directly encourage our students to apply for and win bursaries. And I've shown a few just examples of bursaries and awards that our students have won with our support by directly encouraging them to apply for them. We also provide funding for students to attend conferences, such as the Institute of Physics Spring Meeting and the Conference for Undergraduate Women in Physics. And in fact, we won a bid to host the Conference for Undergraduate Women in Physics in 2024. So that's the first time this conference will be hosted in Ireland, and we're really looking forward to that. UL as an institution has equality and human rights strategy, and it provides a wide range of EDI training for staff and students. So for example, it includes unconscious bias training and dignity and respect training, active consent training, and also has a range of supportive and empowering networks for staff. We have implemented in our own department actions to increase engagement of our staff with training which is available within UL. So for example, as a result of our Athena Swan action plan, we increased the proportion of staff doing annual appraisals from about 30% to over 70%. We increased awareness of Athena Swan and EDI issues within the department. We reduce the reluctance of people to report unequal treatment. And all selection panelists in our recruitment have taken unconscious bias training. And in addition to that, it's a UL standard that at least 40% of each recruitment selection panel is of a gender. So that's all very important. We actively support career development for our staff and students, and we have examples within our department. Even though we have small numbers of staff, we can show how our postdoctoral researchers have progressed to senior academic positions within our department, have achieved prestigious awards, and have achieved fellowships in other institutions as a result of our supports for it. So I think overall, really, the Athena Swan process and the Institute of Juno practitioner has been very beneficial to us as a department. It gave us a chance to evaluate ourselves and to look at our statistics, to develop action plans and to implement those actions. And what we're really seeing now is progress and impact of those actions, of which we're very proud. And we really hope to see further progress and impact of our actions in the coming years. Thank you.